Take a walk around Prescott, Arizona, and it's easy to get a sense of the community spirit here. Nicknamed everyone's hometown, even visitors feel right at home in Prescott. A few miles away at the Good Samaritan Society Prescott Valley, that community spirit has been taken to new heights. Former Staff Development Director Maggie Durbin had been a beacon of light here. When she died in August of 2011, the message Maggie left her Good Samaritan community shortly before her passing was starting to take hold.
About a week before she had passed, she had made a comment to the department heads in a meeting, and she said that, you know, we tend to, we need to focus more on loving one another. We always focus on the residents' needs, and that's important, that's what we do, but we also need to focus on our biggest resource, and that's our staff.
Her exact words were, we basically just need to love each other more.
Maggie was really something special to everybody, and she was always, you know, you guys got to watch out for each other, you got to take care of each other.
No one needed that care more than Paula Cedillo, a CNA at Prescott Valley for nearly 5 years.
I was married before, and my ex-husband left me with a lot of bills, and so I was struggling to pay those.
On top of that, one of Paula's 2 teenage sons had been hospitalized several times in the last year with various sports injuries. The bills started to pile up faster than they could be paid. At about the same time, Paula's co-worker and friend, Lisa Brandt, a nurse at Prescott Valley, was dealing with the loss of Maggie, had another close friend dying, and a daughter leaving for college.
I had a good friend who was on hospice, and she passed away. So I had 3 major things happening like within a week. You know, my daughter going away and 2 people passing away, and shortly after that I took a vacation to Oregon and had time to think. And
she had just come to me and was like, I know you're struggling, you know, the economy thing has not affected me at all.
I'm just looking in my big house and thinking, I don't want to be here. And I knew of her problem. She was trying to relocate to another apartment that was more affordable, and it just dawned on me, I don't need to be in this house. I just said, hey Paula, why don't you live in my house and I'll move out and go live with my parents. And that's what we did. And
she's like, and you and the boys just move in, stay for 6 months, do what you need to do, and pay, you know, get your bills caught up. And she didn't even realize that I was losing my car. That's what was crazy. She just thought I was just struggling, you know, just the month-to-month stuff. And I'm like, no, I probably would have lost my car if I'd got another month. I moved in November, and maybe not even a month ago, she's like, you know what, stay until after graduation. Because if I'd done the 6 months, I would have had to move out like 3 weeks before my son's graduation, and that would have been a nightmare. She just came to me and she's like, you know what, your son needs to have his senior year, get him his class ring, you know, do this, do that. And so, you know, the other day I came in, I'm like, Kenny got his class ring, thank you. If it hadn't been for you, he wouldn't have gotten his class ring.
She'll tell me along the way, well, you know, because you did this, I can go do this. Or because I'm saving money here, I'm able to do this. And I can understand that with kids going to college. It's amazing. You don't think of all the little things you need until they're getting there, and then all these things just crop up and you have to deal with them.
Lisa didn't say anything and Paula didn't say anything about it. No one knew that this had happened. I think someone had just heard offhand that Paula was going to be moving in, and you know, I don't think Lisa wants any recognition for this. She was just doing something nice.
I arrived and Greg had said he just heard the most awesome thing that he'd ever heard.
She's one of those people that's not into getting recognition for things. And so right away I went to my boss. I was like, Darcy, I got to tell you what Lisa's doing. I'm going to explode if I don't tell somebody. She had me in tears. I was crying. As
staff have heard about this and you know, seeing how it's made a difference in Paula's life, we've seen more acts of kindness and more friendships built, and better teamwork and better communication just because of how Lisa's led by that example. The mission of the Good Samaritan Society is to share God's love in word and deed, and you know, we do that for our residents on a daily basis, but I think we've really started focusing with our staff and showing God's love to them too.
The reason why I like nursing homes is just the community. You know, this is more than just a 40-hour work week.